Moving to new places, learning new cultures, making new friends, starting at a new school. These are all concepts very familiar to children who have parents in the military. Although many of these children become world travelers at very young ages, thousands live in the North Country today with their parents stationed at the 10th Mountain Division at Fort Drum. And located just over 10 miles away from Fort Drum is the Carthage Central School District, whose 40% of its student population are military-involved children.
We are a small rural community. I always say we have the best of both worlds. There's a real, true, small community-based feel here in the district that has the presence of our military-connected families that bring all sorts of experiences and culture to the district.
Primo shared the resources the district has in place for these children, especially as most are students in the North Country only temporarily.
We have a great partnership with Fort Drum. We have a Fort Drum liaison who works closely with the district to aid in transition in all types of ways. We also have MFLEC counselors who work within our schools to help support our military students and families, especially during times of deployments or even reintegration after a deployment. So we have some counseling support here.
To further celebrate these students, the district held a Military Child Appreciation Night, which invited military families and community members. There, the 10th Mountain Division Band played celebratory music, and the audience heard from 4 students who shared their experiences being military children.
As a military child myself, I've had to move multiple times, but when I think of a military child, I think of somebody who has great resiliency, maturity, and open-mindedness.
I have encountered many different people and viewpoints in the numerous places I've lived. Being a military child has taught me to not let the little things in life stress me out, and to know that I can joke about them later on in life.
Coming to a new school every couple of years is a rough transition to make, but there is a bright side. It's important to put yourself out there and create new bonds when you transition from station to station.
Being a military child benefits your development as a person, as a child, and as a young adult. You become versatile, mentally flexible, mature, and resilient.
Colonel Travis McIntyre, the commander of the 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, addressed the group after being highlighted for his extensive career and accomplishments as an Army aviation officer. However, Colonel McIntyre said his greatest accomplishment is having the title of dad, as his 2 sons, both students at Carthage, sat feet away.
My wife Lisa and I moved 11 times in the 20 years we've been married. We have our 2 children, Will and Drew. They've moved with us.
McIntyre brought tears to many eyes as he spoke about his family's experiences prior and during to his deployment.
And in that pre-deployment time, I was getting up really early, before everyone else, grabbing every children's book off the shelf that we owned, and sitting in front of a camera and reading those books. So that during that deployment, Dad reading to them at night might still happen. When you are a military parent, you worry about those separations having a negative impact on how your children are raised.
But he said these challenges, although difficult, have proven to be strengthening. He thanked the military children of the North Country and praised them as our youngest heroes.
The military child, our youngest heroes. So make no mistake, all of you have risen as leaders among your peers and inspiration among your parents and your teachers. Your parents are American heroes, but you are the heroes to your parents. Today, boys and girls, well, we salute you.
For ABC 50 Now in Carthage, I'm Isabella Colello. For more local news, go to informnny.com or download the ABC 50 mobile app.